Alright, welcome to the second episode of my road to a sub 25k. Today is Monday, 2 days before the race, and what I really want to talk about today is it doesn't have to be perfect. So yesterday I was planning to do, it was 2 runs. Originally it was a long run, going to 2 runs, and I ended up doing just 1 run. So I woke up late yesterday, and I just had a headache. It wasn't like the vibe. I just didn't want to feel like running at all, and I just felt like the day was wasted. But I was like, what am I talking about? I went to that Goggins mindset, went anyways, and yeah, it was hard from the start. Like I ran at an easy pace, my usual easy pace, and my Garmin performance thing said I was like -4, where 0 is a baseline. I was like probably tired from all the hard days, but I sort of ignored the data. I just went out at my normal pace, and then I ramped it up as I usually do, like a progressive run. And yeah, I ended up with a very high heart rate for what I was running at. My takeaway from that was I think sometimes you can sort of go run at feel. You want to run fast, just do it. Even if it feels a bit hard. Some people say you have to run your easy days easy. But at the same time, at this level, if you want to go hard, not hard, but if you want to speed it up a bit for enjoyment purposes, I think it's fine. And I felt fine afterwards. Like it wasn't, I wasn't like injured or anything. And however, I did end up not doing the second run of that day, just because I went on Strava and it said that I was already training like over capacity, and I thought to myself, I already did 54 Ks that week. 55 is my max ever, and I planned to do 60 the week before my race. Like logically, it just didn't make sense. I felt like I could have done it, but what's the benefit of one extra run versus some rest? I feel like the rest would be more beneficial at this stage. So I just had to rein my ego back, and I ended up doing a core workout. By the way, like if you haven't implemented core work as a runner, it's so key, because before I implemented core work, I always had like side stitches, or like it was really bad, especially towards the end of like a 10k hard effort. But ever since I started implementing core, like it hasn't been a problem at all. So that's one thing to consider. I'll link like the workout that I do. It's by Stephen Scully, and it's not that bad. It's an 8-minute workout compared to like some workouts I see on YouTube. Like I've seen a 45-minute Kenyan core work, like 45 minutes straight of abs. I can't do that. 8 minutes is doable, and definitely helped me. So, and getting back to, it doesn't have to be perfect. I felt pretty bad for like how the pace I was running at yesterday. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating when the paces that you think are easy feel harder than usual. Just glad to get a run done. I'm supposed to do another run in the evening, which is like in 3 hours. Yeah, we'll see if I do that. I'm gonna do that. And yeah, at the end of the day, you want to stack these good enough days. It doesn't have to be perfect every time. And going back to the run I just did, I did an 8k today, and it was an easy pace. After the first k, my Garmin told me that again, -4. Decided to like follow the data today. So my usual easy pace is around 6 minutes a k. I went down to like 6:40 a k. Yeah, it took a bit of effort to just slow down. Sometimes it's harder to slow down than speed up. I have to remind myself that the journey upwards isn't always like linear. There's always bumps and ups and downs. And yeah, today is just one of those days where it's probably a minor setback, but on the whole, I am on an upwards trajectory. In the middle of that, I did pull-ups, which is great to just chop the run up in half, like sort of reduce the effort. At the end of the day, it's an easy run. Like the stats, they're not really that important, as long as you're not straining yourself and you feel good the next day. I think it's okay. I think I definitely balance like having fun and going easy today. I'm probably overthinking all this, but I like to overthink things. Again, my Garmin telling me that -4 performance level. Like, what's the point of buying all these things? Like, I have a heart rate monitor, I have a Garmin watch. What's the point of all these gadgets if you're not going to listen to the data? Because even like yesterday, I just ignored it. Probably not the smartest idea. And today I did follow it, and I feel like I trained at the right intensity today, which I'm very proud of myself. Even though it wasn't, it was a bit more monotonous because I was going slow, and I was like, oh, come on, I just want to speed this up. but I just have all these gadgets and like they're telling you things about how you're doing. Like you have to listen to it to make use of it. So that's what I did today. If I did run at 6 minutes a k today, which is like my usual sort of easy pace. The point of an easy day is to recover, build that aerobic base. I think if I run at 6 minutes a k or 6:30, 6:40 a k, which is what I ended up doing, the outcome is pretty much the same. Like the benefit is very marginal at that level. Again, going back to Stephen Scully, he says like if you go to a shop, you don't want to pay the most for a product. You probably want to find the best bargain. You don't go into a TV shop and ask what's the most I can pay for this TV. You want the lowest price for the same TV. And that's something I always think about. Tomorrow is a short, like 20-minute jog and a few strides as a sort of taper session before my race. And I'm thinking about doing like a shakeout run of the day just to freshen my legs up for the race in the evening of Wednesday. I'm feeling good. I'm still aiming for a sub 20. That's gonna be the aim, but you know how 5Ks are. It's gonna be painful. I'm sort of like already mentally preparing myself for the pain. 5K all out effort is never fun. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel privileged that I'm even able to run full stop, but continuously improve at a steady pace. Yeah, this has been a great journey. It's been 9 months since I've started running, and sub 20 was sort of always the like far out goal. And obviously now at this point I just have some crazy goals like a sub 3 marathon, but sub 20 means a lot to me. If I can achieve that, that'll be I'll pat myself on the back for that. But I know that when I reach a sub 20, it's gonna be like sub 19, sub 18 afterwards. And yeah, it's at that point, that's the bridge I'll have to cross when I come to it. Thank you for watching. The next video is gonna be race day. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Have a nice day.